Trigger warning, the story does talk about blood since it's about an injury. So if that triggers any of you guys, you may want to click off the video. Hi guys, so I'm back with another story time because I realized they're really fun and I like talking. So yeah, so this story time, we're going to be talking about an injury of mine that happened in 5th grade. So I had Reese's, not Reese's, Reese's post Reese's. Okay, anyway, I had recess, and we usually my class was at the end of the day. That's when we have recess. So we were retreating from recess, and we were getting our backpacks and stuff. And you usually could take 2 routes. So I went one of the routes, and I regret doing that because in one of the routes there's this tree, a real big tree, and the tree has a bunch of roots sticking out of the ground. So when I was going that route, I tripped over the roots, I fell on my knee, and it burned, and I want to die. But I couldn't. I didn't look down or anything to see if my knee was okay, but I ran because I didn't want to see anybody. I didn't want anybody to see me on the floor because I was multiple classes, and I don't want people circling around me while my knee is dying inside and hurting. So I speed ran to the backpack things, and my knee was throbbing, and I still didn't look down to look at my knee. So then when I sat down and I got my backpack and stuff, I looked down and there's blood all over my knee. Now, okay, so my knee, it almost the whole knee was just covered in the cut / blood, and actually it kind of left a permanent mark for now. I don't know if it's going to heal anymore, but I can see the old bruise of it still on my knee till this day. But yeah, there was just blood all over it, and it stinged and hurt, and I could not get up for a second from the chair I was sitting on. And then the teachers had to send me to the nurse office last minute. And I had to practically limp to the nurse office because, boy, I swear, it was throbbing and burning and stinging, and it sucked. And there was dirt all over my knee because I fell in dirt. And it was not fun. So I had to limp to the nurse office, and I was lucky enough because the nurse was about to leave, but then she just sees me brutally bleeding, not breathing. Anyway, so then I had to go to the clinic, and she's like, and I was just about to leave too. I don't like this nurse, because every time I go to her when I'm sick or in pain, she tries to brush it off like it was nothing. But I have another story time about that nurse, which will probably be in the next video. So yeah, make sure to check that out, when it comes out. But anyway, so the nurse was mad because I had a last minute injury. So yeah, and then I had to explain to her what happened. And then she told me to get a wet paper towel. A wet paper towel. And dab it on the freaking my knee. Wet paper towels do not work. Period. But anyway, so then she forced me to do that, and I had to do it myself because I'm a big girl because I'm in 5th grade, even though I could barely walk. So I was really mad because you see that my blood is dripping out of my knee, and I am limping. I don't think I'm supposed to be getting up. So yeah, and then I had to dab a wet paper towel on it, and then she called my mom and informed me that my knee is intensely bleeding, and then she put a big band-aid over it. And then I had to get in the car and stuff, and when we got home, I still, in the car and everything, I was still feeling pain, and it felt like it was still bleeding. When we got home, I waited for a little bit, and this is maybe 4 hours later after I got the whole thing, and the whole knee injury thing, it was still bleeding after 4 hours. And, the Band-Aid was just drenched. So, yeah. And my mom looked very concerned, too, which is not a good thing. But, moral of the story is, actually, no, you're not ready for the moral of the story. Sorry, I have more to say. So, yeah. So, for a week and some change, I was limping. It could not walk. It sucked. And then it hurt so bad. Moral of the story is don't go where trees have their roots sticking out, or you'll probably trip and fall and not be able to walk very well for a very long time and limp. Bye, everybody. I hope you had a good time, watching my videos and my stories. And I hope you guys come and check the next stories. I worked really hard on this one, especially because it's way longer than my other ones. Thank you for watching.